All right, Tigers, how are we doing today? Monday the 20th, podcast on practice shifting demand because we got a test this week. Bam! A test. So, schedule will look like this follows. Make sure we're clear here. Econ lesson plans, right? So, warm-ups on income elasticity demand. Make sure you guys do that. Tomorrow we're going to review. I have a couple of review activities for you. Wednesday is that pause day, so if you have any questions, hit me up during office hours, 1 to 1:30, and then Thursday we're going to take the test. It'll be a Google test, and then I'll probably have a warm-up practice sheet for you guys to do to turn in just to help you with your grades if you need to at that time. Okay? So where are we right now? Well, we have 3 pages of practice to work on right now. So here I am giving you an event, and I'm giving you a product. Okay, so here's a demand curve. Okay, I just want you to show me the shift. Okay, and then over here I want you to tell me what is the rationale for the shift. So using the 6 reasons we talked about before: change in income, change in expectations, change in number of consumers, change in the price of substitute goods, change in the price of complementary goods, and any type of government policy we talked about will move these things in and out and throughout. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 seconds to go through. I'm going to pause the video. 3, 2, 1. Let's see if you can fill this out. Ready? Pop! Oh, there it is. My pop wasn't very good on that one, so I'll work on that one. Okay, so here we go. The price of steak goes up. Hamburgers. Okay, so automatically now, we're going to fill in this side first. Okay, we know, I'm sorry, those are substitute goods. Okay, and I'm going to, give me 1 second here. I'm going to change my font to something a little more striking and a little more colorful, because I like it a color. All right, so we know that they're substitute goods. Okay? Low-fat diets grow in popularity. Fresh grapes. Well, we know that those are complementary goods. Right? We know that they are, because they go together. Okay? Disney World increases admission prices. Airline tickets. Again, complementary goods. Right? Done. Okay? You know what? Along with complementary goods here, let me hit this one. Okay? You could say tastes and preferences. Right? Because of the low-fat diet thing. Okay? You could easily say that. I would accept both answers right there. Eggs and bacon, for most Americans, complementary goods. Okay? A hard freeze destroys much of the future orange crop. Okay? That's going to be a change. Oops. A change in expectations. Right? Okay? The price of gasoline increases dramatically. Gasoline and SUVs are complementary goods. You need gasoline to go. And people's incomes drop. Okay, here we go. We keep hammering this point of normal and inferior goods, right? So if people's incomes drop, okay, they're going to buy less chicken. Okay? So that's a change in income to that point. So how do I show my shifts right here? Okay. I'm on, pick a new color here, blue. Oh, I love it. Okay, here we go. Price of steak goes up. People are going to buy more burgers. Out. Low-fat diets grow in popularity. Okay, they're much more popular at that time. Going to move out. In fact, let me do this real quick. After thinking about this a little bit more, okay, taste and preferences is the best answer to put here. Okay, because we're not changing the price of something at that time. So I apologize for that, but that's probably the best answer right there. Okay, curve is moving out. Disney World increases admission prices. Okay, if Disney World's increasing admission prices and tickets to Disney World, okay, what's going to happen? People are probably going to go, less people. Probably not a lot less, but some less. The price of eggs falls, demand for bacon, out, right? Hard freeze destroys much of the future orange crop, so people are going to buy orange juice now. Demand's going to move out. The price of gasoline increases dramatically. Demand for SUVs are going in. You're going to buy hybrids. People's income drop. So people are going to buy less of something because they have less money. It's going to move the demand curve in. Okay? Page 2. Same thing. All right, here we go. We're going to start on letter D, and we're going to move one curve at a time. Okay? In and out, back and forth. So if we go D to E, we stay at E, and then we read the next headline. Okay? So we're at curve D. Let's do the first one together, and I'm going to have you practice. Okay? This is... I forgot to write this down. Okay? The title of this graph is Demand for Beef in May. Okay? So that's the title of this graph. Okay? So here's a newspaper headline. Price of beef expected to rise in June. Okay? So we're at D. If the price of beef is expected to rise in June, it's a change in expectations, people are going to buy beef now. Because I don't know if you guys have heard, like for instance, a real world example of this, with the coronavirus outbreak, it's affected a bunch of meat plants in the middle of the country. And there are people that are concerned that there just won't be the same amount of meat out there today. So people are buying a lot of meat right now. And that's sort of changing what the price of those things are running into right now. Okay? So price of beef expected to rise in June. We're expecting the demand in May to increase. Okay? I'm just going to put, oops, that didn't work real well. You know what? I'm going to draw an arrow. No, I'm just going to do that. Okay. Demand's going to increase. Okay. And curve, we're going to go from D to E. Okay. Whoops. Okay. To that point. Okay. So I'm going to get out of the way here. And then you guys are going to fill in. So I want you to see how, right, increase or decrease. And then which curve we're going to go to. So the next one, we're on E. And then we move either back to D or F, or there's no change. We just stay where we're there. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Ha! I'm back. Okay, here we go, right? Okay. So millions of immigrants moved to the United States. Okay, we know. More people here, more stuff. We're at E. Okay, that's going to increase demand. Okay, that's going to move us to curve F. Sorry, I just have to keep changing this a little bit. Or if I could move it out. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. We're at F. Pork prices drop dramatically. Uh-oh. If pork prices go down, we're not buying beef. Okay? We're buying pork. So decrease. We were at F. Now we're going back to E, right? We were here. Now we're going back to E. Okay, here we go. Doctors warn eating beef bad for your health. Well, no kidding, but it's so tasty. So we were at E, and now it's D, right? Okay, beef prices fall, consumers buy more. Whoa. It's a change in price. Change in price means, do we change the demand curve? No. So guess what? No change. We're staying at D. Real income for Americans dropped for a third month in a row, excuse me. Decrease. Okay, we were at curve D, now we're curve C, right? Charcoal shortage threatens Memorial Day cookouts. Okay. So if there's a shortage in charcoal, that means the price of charcoal is going to go up. If the price of charcoal goes up, that's going to affect cookouts. And we cook out on Memorial Day, which is in May, right? So the demand for beef is going to go down. People will have, I don't know, potato salad. Okay, so we go from C to B. Nationwide fad. The disco burger. Oh, yeah, the disco. Everybody loves the disco. So we were at B. We're going to increase back to C. Chicken prices soar. I ain't buying chicken. I'm buying beef. D. Okay? In the first case of mad cow. Bad. Okay? So we were at D. We're going to decrease back to letter C. Hopefully you got those right and are good to go in that point. Okay? One more set of practice here. Okay? And I got some old examples here. I just cut and paste this out of an old packet that I had. Okay? We're just going to move the curve. We're not going to talk about what it is. We're just going to move the curve. Okay, so let me get my guy here and find a new color. Okay, here we go. Orange is the original line. My red will be the new line. People's income fall by 10%. Less money. Okay, demand moves in. A fake diamond is developed that is indistinguishable from a real diamond and is 75% cheaper. Guess what? We buying a fake diamond. We're not buying a real thing. Sorry, honey. Pirate tickets. They sign a bunch of great baseball players. Whoop, moves out. Because God knows they won't, because they stink. They suspend all beer. Oh, we're not going to the games then. Whoop, in. A new engine is developed that uses 30% less fuel. Okay, now here's the deal, okay? This is a tricker here because it's a new engine, and when we think about that, it's an IDF technology, so it's not going to move the curve at all, because technology, guys, is going to be a supply shifter, and we're going to get to that later this week. Ethanol is shown to be hazardous to the environment. Ethanol is in gasoline, in. Millions of new immigrants, they all smoke, out. The state begins to heavily tax cigarettes. Okay, again, this is one of those things that it's going to affect the demand slightly. Okay, and we're going to get that right there. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, we'll get to that on Friday. There are 3 plane crashes this month. No, I ain't flying. A new high-speed train is developed linking all major cities. No, I ain't flying. Okay, so it's been about 11 minutes. Hopefully you get this. If you have any questions, hit me up during office hours. But this is how we move the curve in and out. Okay, throughout at that point. Questions, hit me up. Go Tigers.